In the small town of Fairview, Montana, lived a 26-year-old young man named Aiden Walker. Aiden wasn't special, at least that's what he believed. He worked as a cashier at a local gas station, standing 10 hours straight, scanning items, saying the same polite lines. "Good morning. Have a nice day. Thank you." Every day was the same. A tiny rented room, a cheap second-hand car, and a constant feeling that life was running forward while he was stuck in the same spot. Sometimes at night he whispered, "Is this really all I'm meant for?" He had dreams, but no confidence. He had ideas, but no support. He had desire, but no direction. And most of all, he had no one who believed in him, except his own beating heart. The breaking point. One winter evening, Aiden was driving home from work. Snow covered the road, and a cold wind pressed against the windows. His boss had yelled at him that day for a mistake he didn't make. A customer had been rude, and Aiden felt smaller than ever. When he reached home, he found a letter stuck in his door. "Rent due. Final warning." Aiden dropped to the floor, leaned his head against the wall, and tears finally broke through. He cried until his chest hurt. This was his rock bottom. In that silence, a question echoed inside him. Why can't I become more? Why can't I change my life? For the first time, instead of feeling helpless, Aiden felt angry. Angry at the life he was living, and angry at himself for allowing it. The thought that changed everything. The next day, after work, Aiden stopped by a small lake near the highway. The sky was orange with sunset colors. He sat on the hood of his car and stared at the water. A simple but powerful thought entered his mind. What if I become the Aiden I dream of? What if I try? What if I don't give up? That one thought became his turning point. That night, he made a decision. I will upgrade my life myself. The new Aiden. Self-transformation. Aiden bought one notebook and wrote on the first page, "New Aiden Walker, Day 1." He made a plan. 1 hour of reading every night. 1 hour of YouTube learning. Courses on marketing and business. No wasting time. No negative friends. No excuses. He read books like The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, The Millionaire Fast Lane, Atomic Habits. He watched tutorials about e-commerce, social media marketing, personal branding, freelancing. He practiced every day after work, tired, exhausted, but determined. Within months, his mindset changed. His confidence grew. His dreams felt possible. The first taste of success. Aiden created his first small service, Walker Digital, social media ads. He approached local shops, restaurants, small stores. Most rejected him, but one small cafe gave him a chance. He made ads, designed posters, studied their customers. After 1 month, their business improved. They paid him $400. It felt like $1 million. Not because of the money, but because someone finally valued his work. Word spread. 2 more clients came. Then 5. Then 10. Aiden was still working at the gas station, But his evenings turned into something else. His business, his dream, his rise. The big break, from small town to big league. 1 year later, Aiden made a decision. Quit the gas station. Everyone told him, "You're making a mistake. You don't have the skills. You won't survive." Aiden simply smiled and said, "Watch me." He moved to Austin, Texas, a city full of entrepreneurs. He built a proper office, hired a small team, and expanded his agency. His clients grew from local shops to international brands. One night, while checking his dashboard, he saw it. $100,000 revenue in a single month. Aiden closed his eyes and tears rolled down. He had done it. The boy who once questioned his worth had created a life beyond imagination. The new life. The man he became. Today, Aiden Walker lives in a modern apartment overlooking downtown Austin. He drives a Tesla Model X, travels twice a year, and lives with a peace he never knew existed. But his favorite moment of the day is sitting on his balcony at night, looking at the city lights and thinking, "One thought changed my life, and one decision changed my destiny." He whispers to himself, "If I can rise from nothing, anyone can." So the moral of the story is, dream big, think better, work daily, ignore negativity, never underestimate one decision, because sometimes one thought makes you the person you were born to become.